having read the document and studied the document, I have to say it's probably the most depressing document I've read in my time on City Council. It's a hopeless, scenario. You know what I mean? And we've just had a big debate about council housing. Here's a subgroup. So if you can imagine what's happened in the mainstream, it's totally impacted at this particular level. Some of the language in the document, I think, is to be desired and is unnecessary, and you need to take it out. I think the document lacks any real sense of dealing with a really, really serious issue in our community, in our country, and in relation to the culture of the travelling community. We may not be able to provide all of the housing. We may not be able to provide much of the accommodation. But I think, by God, we can provide a much greater, enlightened and good document, a better document than this. That's not to say that a vast amount of work hasn't gone into this document by ourselves and by City Council officials. It's just that somewhere along the road, somebody didn't turn the light on here. You must offer hope. You must offer solutions. You must offer something for people to buy into. Unfortunately, in this scenario here, I have to say, I had to pull my head out of the document. It was that actually dark. It was that depressing. And I really do think that we are much, much better, much greater than what's in this document. So I'd ask the colleagues in the chambers to agree to postpone the document so as we can actually deliver something to you that we're going to be very, very proud of, and that every traveller and every mainstream buffer is going to actually buy into. Thank you very much indeed. Which is charged with overseeing the implementation of proper accommodation for travellers. Never saw this document.
We have that point, Councillor.
Okay.
If you've got a new point.
Now, if we're not going to stand by this document at this particular stage, for the City Council to put out a document, in my opinion, that's deeply prejudiced to travellers. And I take the point of the manager and his 90% of people are good skins. I find that remark rather patronising, and you should drop it really, because there's no need for that. And the only reason you say that is because you've put into this document the prejudice that's in the document. You need to have a special report, if you wish, in relation to antisocial behaviour of this nature. That's a special report in relation to these properties. But you simply can't rope it in here to the 99% of the good people, because that's where it's enshrined. I simply will not. Lord Mayor, with all due respects, I think if you put this draft document out, you're basically saying you agree with the contents and you're going to change them, and you simply can't do that. You simply can't undermine the work of the committee. And I think, with all due respects, that the manager should be much more generous in this situation.
Councillor, you've been in twice. I'm going to do two. There's Councillor Tormey and then Councillor Burke.